We came to a car show.
I have no knowledge about what you stopped for.
Were you stopping other people for the same thing?
I'm standing right here talking to you.
What's your name and badge number? If I do not give you my license, you'll
You
arrest.
was subject to arrest, yes, sir. Is this your current address?
Yep.
What is it?
That's it.
What is it, sir?
You have the ID right there.
I'm asking you to confirm your address, sir.
It's whatever's there. My
And
question.
citing the Constitution I told you is okay for your report.
Let me ask the question.
Welcome back to the LackLuster channel. Cars and Coffee Palm Beach is an auto show in Florida that is open to the public. Thousands of people attend the free event to view hundreds of show vehicles and shop with multiple vendors. A viewer named Joseph attended the event in September of 2024 to take pictures and video of some of the exotic cars. When the show was over and attendees were leaving, an occasional enthusiast would accelerate quickly from the exit while merging into traffic. Joseph took the opportunity to join a small group of people on the sidewalk to film the gathering.
Because he's the hero Gotham deserves, but not the one it needs right now. So we'll hunt him. He's a silent guardian, a watchful protector, a dark knight.
The event had cleared out within about 10 minutes. So Joseph returned to his vehicle when Deputy Kalmus of the Palm Beach Sheriff's Office approached.
Deputy Kalmus Sheriff's Office, you're being stopped for spectating, racing, and burning out. I need your ID, please.
I'm being what?
You're being detained. I need your driver's license, please, for citing, for spectating, or racing, and burning out.
Who says I was spectating?
We have you on video, sir. I need your license, please.
So it's illegal to watch?
Yes, sir. It's a moving violation.
It's a moving violation?
Yes, sir. I need your license, sir.
Okay, and so you're telling me it's...
I'm not going to ask you again, sir. I understand you can record. I'm recording as well. I need your license, please, and then we can discuss further.
Okay, so you're telling me that if I do not give you my license, you'll arrest?
You was subject to arrest, yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, you've got 3 on the other side walking westbound online.
And what statute is that?
I'll look up the exact statute.
It's on the threat of arrest. I will provide my information.
Thanks, sir.
What's your name and badge number?
Deputy Kalmus, ID 20186. And Mr. Is this your current address?
Yep.
What is it?
That's it.
What is it, sir?
You have the ID right there.
I'm asking you to confirm your address, sir.
It's whatever's there.
Thank you.
Joseph noticed that another group had been detained not too far from him and the hero from earlier approaches.
I seen these cops on here had these people's phones.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't know if he was making you delete your shit or what he was doing.
He can't make me delete
Well,
it.
that's why I was gonna get your number. You mind if I get your number?
Sure.
So I can send you some video. Well.
Oh, yeah.
After exchanging numbers, Joseph makes a phone call and notices another deputy approaching.
So we have a car show, but it's illegal to spectate somehow.
How is it illegal to spectate? What the fuck?
Excuse me, can I ask you something?
One second, sir.
Sure.
What's going on?
Can you hear me?
No, I'm just telling the statute for
Is this
the...
the last one over here?
I believe so, yeah. You had 3 that were moving, three white males that were moving westbound on Lime. I don't know, one of them had a green shirt. I don't know if they're still going to be over there or not.
Okay. I can take a lap.
All right, perfect. Thank you, ma'am.
So we came to a car show.
I have no knowledge about what you stopped for.
Were you stopping other people for the same thing?
I'm standing right here talking to you.
What's your name and badge number?
Shults 30545.
30545.
Detective Kelsey Shults doesn't want to explain why a deputy under her command is issuing a spectating citation, especially on camera, though she is likely one of the supervising officers of this operation that specifically targeted the car show attendees. Of course, no one will say anything about this unmarked unit reversing against the flow of traffic in a turn lane, but the radio transmissions are telling.
You're burning out of there, and then we'll do the spectator citations last if they're still there.
Careful.
We add one to the units that are going to be issuing you spectator citations. Come in through the plaza, because if you come in on, say, Road 7, they're just going to run back to their cars. They're not going to be able to grab. So just come in through the plaza, and as they run to their cars, they'll just grab them there.
Not to mention that Kelsey then walks over to other deputies that are giving another man a citation for the same thing.
We have undercovers in this parking lot, and you're identified as one of the people that were spectating. That's where this is. We didn't just decide to stop random people here.
I understand that. I was standing there, and he said, "This is for watching the cars being burned up." But I swear, when I just got there, all the good cars left.
That already left.
If you have video surveillance, they'll show you that no car even did a lunge when I was there. No, I said, I come from North Lauderdale. He's going to say, I asked you a million times, North is what? Obviously, I got an accent. It's not going to sound like North. I'm from Jamaica, North Lauderdale. He's making fun of me saying North Lauderdale. Why are you doing that?
I understand, but don't start jumping to the races.
So why is he making fun of my accent?
I mean, he probably tried to make light of the situation.
I
wasn't even there, bro.
Then he
I
said
wasn't
me to
even there.
stand in the sun. I didn't even do anything.
Meanwhile, Joseph continues to wait for Officer Kalmus.
So there's cars in the background that are driving. So how would that be illegal if I'm recording this cop and there's a car in the background? Is that also illegal? Like, what would the difference be?
Eventually, the deputy returns.
All right, here he comes. He's probably going to write me a ticket.
Citation as well as a traffic citation guide. Explains you how to take care of the citation itself. Okay. You have any questions for me, sir?
Yeah, I do. I've got plenty of questions. But first and foremost, so like how I'm recording you right now in a public space, which is my rights to do so according to the Constitution. My question.
Citing the Constitution, I told you it's okay for your record.
Let me ask the question. So if there's a car behind me, like that Camaro that is behind me right now, you're telling me I can be cited for recording that?
When there's an organized event like that, yes.
What do you mean? Well, the whole point of the event was for people to record, so I was in there recording. So is that against the law?
No, not until they're actually on here, street racing and whatnot, that you're actively participating, sir.
Hold on one second.
And you were asking for the statute. The statute's on the citation itself.
Okay, so you said when they were street racing.
Answered your question, sir.
No, I'm just making sure. You said when they were street racing, that's what made it illegal, right?
I've already answered your question, sir. There was, sir. Several cars were pulled over down the street. They also burned out in front of you that I'm sure you have on your video.
I don't have any of that on camera.
Okay, that's fine.
And if you had that on your recording, then you're lying.
Okay, sir. Again, on the citation, you have 3 options to take care of the ticket. Pay the fine, let's go to traffic support, or let's go to traffic school. All right? Have a good day.
Florida Statute 316.191 defines a coordinated street takeover as 10 or more vehicles operating in an organized manner while taking over a portion of a highway, roadway, or parking lot by blocking or impeding the regular flow of traffic to perform a race, drag race, burnout, donut, drifting, wheelie, or other stunt driving. The statute continues to define a drag race as the operation of 2 or more vehicles from a point side by side at accelerating speeds in a competition, or the operation of 1 or more vehicles over a common selected course from the same point to the same point for the purposes of comparing the relative speeds or power of acceleration within a certain distance or time limit. A spectator is a person who is knowingly present at and views a drag race or street takeover, when such presence is the result of an affirmative choice to attend or participate in the event. The problem is, no street takeover happened, and no drag races were planned here either, if one even occurred, and so far, I haven't seen it. so I'm curious how they'll argue that his presence was the result of his intent to attend either. Furthermore, in 2007, the statute was challenged in the Fourth Circuit Court for being unconstitutionally vague, as it did not provide clear standards that a person of ordinary intelligence could understand, leading to arbitrary enforcement, similar to the events you're witnessing in this video. The courts agreed, finding that the statute failed to provide clear guidance on what behavior was prohibited, specifically concerning the definition of racing and outdistancing another vehicle, which could encompass legal driving behaviors like passing or accelerating from a stop. Since then, the statute was amended to add more detailed language to the definitions, but even then, the spectating citation does not compute. But the bigger problem here is that it's easier, quicker, and cheaper to pay the extortion fees than to fight the bogus charges, let alone the time and money required to sue afterwards to ensure the laws are changed for the next guy. As part of his FOIA request, the witnesses' names that are alleging the infraction are redacted because they are undercover officers, and despite the many claims throughout the incident that they have video of Joseph and others spectating a burnout, street takeover, or race, no such video has been provided. If Deputy Kalmus didn't witness the incident and is relying on the redacted name and face of an undercover officer, how will Joseph be able to face his accuser when he appears in court on December 12th? Joseph has already filed a complaint with Internal Affairs, and after investigating themselves, Sargeant Safford found no faults. So stay tuned, and if there are any updates to this, you'll find them here on my community page or at the channel The United States of Ma'at. But until then, let me know what you think and check out another episode linked on screen.